Hi guys, it's Robin with Robin Stampin' Hood. Welcome to my Christmas Stamp-a-Stack Part 2. And these are the 3 cards we'll be doing using the set The Peaceful Deer and the matching punch. So that's what you'll need to do these along with the supplies if you've bought my online class. So let me tell you what inks you'll need. Only 3, which is great. You'll just need Early Espresso, Real Red, and your Memento pad. So let's get started. We are going to start with this card first. So let's put these aside. Super easy, super cute. This paper comes with the celebration for this month. A celebration does end in September, the end of September. And you get a 12 by 12 pack of paper for free if you spend $50 before tax and shipping. And it's gorgeous paper. So it's this paper here, and it's what we've punched out with the little deer. So I'm going to set him aside, and we'll go ahead and get started. Now this is a photopolymer stamp, so I do recommend that you have a piercing mat underneath when you are stamping, because that will save you having dead spots in your stamping. So I'm actually going to grab a little piece of paper here. Okay, so I'm just going to put a piece of paper on top of my piercing mat to protect it. But I'm going to go ahead and fold my, this is just a piece of thick white folded the long ways. Instead, you know, a lot of times we fold it we cut it the other way. So this is just cut at 4 1/4 by 11. So first let's go ahead and stamp our snowflakes with Memento ink. And you only need to do half of the card because you're going to be covering the other half up with your white. Now if you feel like you need the white covered in black snowflakes, you can do that too. I'm just going to do the 1/2 of it here. That's probably pretty good. Just randomly stamped all over there. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's finish with our black instead of moving on. So you should have gotten in your supplies, if you've ordered them through me, one of these pieces. Actually, you'll have 4 since you're stamping a stack, right? That is from the Tasteful Labels. So two of the dies that you've gotten cut for you are this is the die for here for the one, and then you'll see in your supplies you have a die like that as well. So this is called the Tasteful Labels. I love all the different shapes, so you can use it in almost anything you want to. So Tasteful Labels, if you are interested, so inclined to purchase that. So then I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Merry Christmas. Let's make sure it's actually lined up the way it needs to be. I always line it up on my grid paper to make sure, sorry if you can see my head there, to make sure it's straight. It looks like it got moved a little bit yesterday. So let's pray, and I'm going to just stamp on to make sure it's straight. Looks like it might be coming up on the corner just a little bit. So I will compensate for that, hopefully. There, perfect. So you want to do your Merry Christmas across. And then all I'm going to do is stamp some more snowflakes just right along here. Just to give it a little, to kill some of the white space. So there you go. Easy peasy. All right. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the card together. So I actually want to use my bone folder. You can see how the card's kind of popping up like that. I just want to use my bone folder to get it nice and smooth. So I'm just going to move that off to the side so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So again, this is part of Sale-a-bration, the paper that you can get that coordinates with this set. And that's the other side of it. So we're just going to put that like that. It's pretty easy. And then in your supplies, you should have also gotten this black piece, 4 of these black pieces. And this actually is coming out of the scalloped contoured dies. So it's this, the 3rd size up. So if you're interested in this set, I do like this for this little added, just, you know, a little something something. So we're going to put that there. Lay that across. Right in the middle. Hopefully that looks right. And then the piece that we just stamped, we'll go ahead and put in the middle. Coming together. Fun, fun, right? Also in your supplies, you should have gotten a piece of this designer series paper. It's again part of Sale-a-bration, and it comes in the pack that you get for free. So you're going to take this and you're going to punch out your deer. Now, if you've gotten the supplies from me, you should have one longer sheet. We're making another card with this as well, so make sure you're choosing the right one in your supplies before punching. So we take him. He's so cute. I love him. And then you've also received in your supplies some of this beautiful real red sheer ribbon. Go ahead and make it into a little bow, and we're going to use it to put around his neck, or her neck, I guess, right? So I've already gone ahead and made mine. I'm not digging on the way they've done our glue dots now. It's not Stampin' Up, it's glue dots that I've done it this way. So I've been tearing off pieces and then sticking my projects to them because it's a little bit too hard. So there, so you're gonna put the bow on. Actually, I wanna see his little nose though. So we're gonna turn it just a little bit so we can see the deer's face. Isn't that cute? And then I'm gonna take my, my dimensionals, and I'm gonna pop him up. I'm gonna use 2 of them. I think this might be my favorite card. It's just so cute. So I just took the dimensionals off. And you can either put them in the middle or off to the side, whatever you feel looks best. And then you should have gotten in your supplies some of these real red dots, embellishments. So you can go ahead and embellish up a storm. And just put one right there. And there you go. There is your first card. Easy peasy. Okay, so let's start with the second card. So this will be the second card we're going to do. If you bought supplies again from me, you should have gotten some of these little labels. Here's what I just wanted to kind of bring to your attention. So again, this is from that paper you can get from free for Sale-a-bration, and it looks like this on one side and this on the other side. Well, when I cut your tags, I'll show you. You're going to have 3 that go this way, and I easily fit 3, but then I had this way. So I'm just going to use the polka dot side. So when you see that you have these 4 tags, you will have 3 with the trees going the correct way and 1 with the trees going the wrong way. So you can just use the polka dot side. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at your supplies. Okay, and I did use this new tailor-made tags. I love this. I've misplaced this little tag though, so someday I will find it in my craft room and it'll be years and years and years from now and I'll go, what was this too? So I hope I find it soon. So I use this for this, and when I showed you the other tags, the tasteful tags. That was the one, this is the circle that we're using out of the tasteful tags right here. Okay. All right, so let's set that aside. And again, this is thick Whisper White cardstock. So I'm just gonna fold it because if you got the supplies from me, you should already have it scored, but just give it a nice burnish to make it nicer. And then let's just go ahead and we're going to put this down. And just so you know, on this side of the paper, you can cut that deer out with the punch. So if you buy this paper, obviously I can't reach it into there, but you can see it will fit that deer and it will have a white outline around it. So this is a great paper, you guys. If you haven't bought this, buy it. You'll love it. It's nice masculine too. You'll be able to do masculine cards with it, and I'll show you on the next card we do what I'm talking about, like when it comes to deer and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down, and our tag, I'll go ahead and put this tag first. So again, you'll have one tag with polka dots and one tag, or 3 tags if you've purchased the supplies from me, with the trees. So I don't want you to get confused by that. And then with the ribbon that you received, you can make a little bow to put on the end there. And again, I'm going to go ahead and pull off just a strip of these because I like pressing my ribbon or whatever I'm using, my project, if it's a piece of paper, I like pressing it into it. And now that the Glue Dots company is making it with the glue dots on the other side, I was usually pressing it down hard here, and now you can't do that because it's on the outside of the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my little ribbon right there. Cute, cute already, right? And this is where you're going to need this circle that was in your supplies. Again, if you didn't get supplies from me, you could use any circle you wanted. So this is the dot you'll need. And I'm actually going to just grab my piercing pad again to make sure that I get a nice image. Better, 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 better. Okay. And then you're going to take your cute little red rhinestones and you're going to pick one up and put it right there. There you go. Beautiful. Okay. And let me show you. So I'm just going to put that aside for right now. And I want to show you the deer. So you'll need your, I'm going to get the red out of the way here. So you'll need your memento again. Memento. And you'll need this deer. And you should have gotten a scrap piece of paper. And if you bought the supplies from me, you probably have a white scrap piece of paper with 4 of these cut out of it, with enough left over to stamp your deer. So make sure you get all the stuff in the middle. And I'm actually going to do it this way so I can cut out another one after I'm done here. I'm going to stamp him down. Cute! Oh my gosh, I love it. So you can now punch him out with your punch. Line him up. Oh, he's so cute. And there you go. You have a perfect little deer. Yeah! Okay. So let's finish our card. Super easy, super cute. You don't have to make your cards so complicated that nobody wants to join you card making because you're making them too hard. This is a very simple card, and I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my dimensionals. I don't know about you, but do you cut yours along the edge? See how I cut mine along the edge so I can use every last scrap? Because I think it's important to use it all. Okay. And then we're going to pop him right there. Oh, he's so pretty. And then I'm going to take another red rhinestone and add it to his nose, because why not, right? So there you go. So there's your second card from Robin's Stamp-A-Stack Part 2. Okay, so we are at the third card that we're going to do in the Stamp-A-Stack. So this is it. Again, I use the paper from that paper you can get from Sale-a-bration. I suppose I should show that to you, right? It's the Sale-a-bration Peaceful Deer paper, Peaceful Prints. So you can see all the different, so we've used, you know, that paper, we're going to use that paper, we've used that. We've used almost all of the paper except for these two prints here and these two prints. But this is a great paper. So if you have the Peaceful Deer bundle, which is in the mini catalog, then you definitely need to get the paper that coordinates with it. It's just gorgeous. So make sure you get that order in before the end of this month. So let's put this aside and we'll do the last card. This one's very simple. There's not even any punching involved. So again, I decided this round that I'm just going to use all of the Whisper White thick cardstock, which I love. And one of the other things you can get free during Sale-a-bration is this sparkle paper. So I've cut this because I did little strips of it, but it comes in 6 by 6. And it's one of the freebies. Can you see it just sparkling? Isn't it beautiful? So that is another thing you can get for free. So let's see. Let's get some of our stuff here out of the way. So here's this paper, and we're going to use it there. So this is Sierra Sand, actually. And the cute little deers on the other side. Like I said, I just wanted to try to use as much of that paper with this bundle to show you all the different fun things. And somebody at the class, that actually came to the live class, she actually bought the bundle, and her thought was to do masculine cards with it, which she's absolutely right. With the deer, you can totally do masculine cards. Because look at I mean, you could color him in if you wanted, but you can definitely, that would make a great happy birthday card using this paper, not putting your, you know, glittery glitz, but you could use linen thread with this, and you could do just a happy birthday across there. It would be a really nice masculine card. So anyways, so here we go. I do recommend using glue on this. It's got like a slick backing, so your tear tape is not going, or not your tear tape, your regular like tape runners are not going to work well with it. You might be able to use your glue dots with it, or the liquid glue is what I would recommend. So we're just gonna lay this down the center, kind of give it a little, because you know, Christmas cards need a little bit of blingy bling bling bling, right? So there you go. So then let's go ahead and we'll stamp our deer. So this is where you're gonna need your early espresso. Am I crooked? I don't think I'm crooked, am I? I think I'm good. Sometimes I think I'm straight, and then I look at it from a different angle and I go, whoa, I was a little off there. Okay, so let's get our stamps together. So for me, what I did is I started low first. So make sure that you're stamping this sentiment a little bit lower so you have room for your bow. And then I should be using a mat under here. So let me grab my mat, because otherwise we might have some ugliness happening. And then I'm just gonna grab my deer. Okay, put him about right there, along with his little antlers. So cute. I suppose you could glitz up his antlers with your Winkestella, right? And then I just made a bow beforehand. We'll put the bow on with glue dot. right there. This is a super simple card, and I think it's so pretty with the gold. I suppose you could do something off to the white side too, but, and if you wanted to change that out, obviously you could do a Merry Christmas there or whatever. Whatever your little heart desires. This is just ideas for you. And then lay that there. I'm actually going to use my dimensionals to pop it up, because with the thickness of that glitter paper, it might not sit as well as it should. Oops, oh my. I think I'm gonna put a little one right there just so it doesn't collapse in the middle. Oops. And one more. Now, was that the easiest card ever? Yep. And there you go. Those are the 3 cards. So let me pull them out again so you can see them all. So we have the deer, and the deer. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Stamp-a-Stack and have fun with what you have in your own craft room, and happy stamping.